in order to make possible today's presentation. Okay, here is my screen. Here it will be in the shortest possible time.
Right.
Actually, sure.
Okay, do you all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. So we join today in our today's session in order to find out a lot of interesting things about ourselves and about our impact on others. So the subject of our today presentation is our impact on others. We will start with a very short icebreaker and goal session in order to warm a little bit the environment here. In order to do so, please each tell me your first name. We will tell each of us our first name and one word representing the way COVID-19 impacted our life. I will start, I will be the first one to start this. My name is Gabriel, as you already know. And one word representing the way COVID-19 impacted my life very strong is opportunity. I found new ways of develop my business. So please, join me in this icebreaker session. Who wants to be the next?
Okay, my name is Ashif, and the impact is that challenge becoming the opportunity and innovation.
Opportunity and innovation. Thank you very much, Ashif. Ayesha?
Afsara is my name, and one word would be revolution. Thank you.
What would be the word?
Revolution.
Revelation. Okay, thank you very much, Ayesha. Arif?
Arif is my name, and
Arif,
one
yes.
word would be blessings.
Blessing. Thank you very much for all of you. Let's go further to the goal. Please note every word you said, because it might be possible for us to use to come back to this word later in a couple of minutes. The goal of our session from today is to find a tool to use in order to manage our impact on others. Why is so important to find a tool to help us to manage our impact on others? We will see right away in just a couple of minutes. The design of this session will go through the next steps. We'll have introduction, then we'll have exercise, a little exercise to do. Then we'll talk a little bit about the benefits of impacting others surrounding us. Then we will take a short quiz. Then we will talk about motivational styles. After that, we will get a score to the quiz. And last but not least, we will have a short session of debriefing this meeting. So let's start with the introduction. During this introduction, I would like to say that we are perceived, all our actions are perceived based on how we behave. So the people surrounding us are perceiving us starting from our behavior. And on a consequence, our behavior is driven by our motivational style. So it's very important to know what motivational style do we have in order to set exactly our behavior. Then our motivational style will impact others. If we can manage our impact on others better, we will ensure positive perceptions. So the people surrounding us will have positive perceptions about us, and we will be able to get more, of course, from our relationships with them. Motivational styles can be for type, people or focused, results focused, or detail focused, or a mix of all these three that I already mentioned. So managing our impact well, it means that we can recognize this still. This is the importance of knowing what kind of motivational style do we have, each of us, because these styles could be recognized easily in ourselves and in the people surrounding us very quickly. And then we can use this recognition of the motivational styles we can use this advantage in order to be more flexible and to get more from our relationships. So here it will be a very short exercise. Let's see what are the benefits of impacting the people surrounding us. Please, the exercise, it will go like this. Please think of a person from your business life. Please think of a person from your business life, and please think about 3 benefits you will achieve by managing your impact on that person better.
Right.
Was my announcement very clear? So think about a person and think about 3 benefits you can achieve by doing your impact upon that person in a better way. Okay, please take 30 seconds to think about these 3 benefits, and then we will take 30 seconds to express these benefits. Okay, the 30 seconds are gone. And because it is important to let the ladies express themselves first, Ayesha, please be the first one to express your 3 benefits.
Sure. 3 benefits would be for me like presenting themselves in front of others, and better outcome after getting this management system, and communication.
Okay, thank you very much. Who wants to go next?
I can go next. One would be presenting themselves better online because of my impact. The other would be simplifying technology as a part of day-to-day life. And the third would be having deeper conversations.
Okay, thank you very much, Arif. Ashif, what are your 3 benefits?
Reasonable, trustworthy, highly ambitious.
Highly ambitious. Thank you very much. So before starting this session, I thought about some benefits also, more than 3. And I'm sure that your each 3 benefits will be easily recognizable in all these benefits I wrote here. So one of the benefits I saw in having a best impact on others is confidence. Another one is a better feedback. Another one is problem solving. Another one, greater empathy, conflict handling better, improved relations, and a more dynamic team. So each of your benefits are part of this structure I already wrote here. Thank you very much. Now I invite you to take this quiz. It's a quiz about. Please allow me to move here the screens. It's about 10 questions. Each question has 3 answers, as you see here. And for each answer, please note each answer with points from 1 to 0 in such a manner that the sum of all these points from all these 3 questions to be 10. So, for instance, I really like it when things are done correctly. Let's say I put here 3 points. I really like it when things are done amicably. I put here 2 points, 2 plus 3 plus 2 equal 5, and I have 5 more points. And these 5 more points are going to, I've achieved something difficult. So 3 points, I quote 3 points here, I put 2 points here and 5 points here. Please do the same. Please answer the same and place your points for each questions, for each of the following 10 questions. Okay, I think that 3 minutes will be enough to do this, to take this quiz. If you need more time, please let me know, and I will or give you more time, of course, for finishing this quiz. At the end of the quiz, please write here in this circle the sum of all these points from the first answers of each question. So here 2 plus 3 equal 5. Here the sum of all the points from the second column, and here the sum of all the points from the third column. Did I manage to be very clear, Ayesha?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. So I will start the timer now. Please take 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds to go. Okay, do you need more time?
Just 1 minute.
Okay. Ayesha?
Yes. Can I get 1 more minute, please?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
Ten seconds to go. Okay, do you need more time?
Few seconds.
No? Okay, so here, did you manage to have 3 different numbers? Yes? Here, the sum of all the points from this column, here, on the second, the sum of all the points from the second column, and here the sum of all the points from the third column, yes?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Why is it important to take this quiz? Because taking this quiz will give us a picture of understanding our motivational style. We are going to investigate what your own motivational style is. So if we will go further, we will come back at the quiz. For now, I propose you, I'm inviting you to move forward, and we will come back at the quiz a little bit later in a couple of minutes. So there are 4 motivational styles, and these motivational styles are carer. This one is the first one. A carer's basic sense of self-worth comes from nurturing others. The motivation for carers is to move towards the situations where their caring, nurturing is needed. Carer strengths include their motivation to be supportive, loyal, devoted, trusting, modest, caring, and helpful. Now I'm inviting you during for each of you taking 30 seconds. I'm inviting you to name 1 or 2 careers which you think it will be suitable for the carer motivation style. Which career do you think are carers? Ayesha.
Right.
Marketing people
Sorry?
as a marketer.
As a marketer, yes. Okay. Arif?
For me, would be nursing.
Nursing. Very good. Thank you very much. Ashif?
Consultancy.
Consultancy. Well, okay, great. The second type of motivational style is driver. A driver's basic sense of self-worth comes from getting things done. Drivers are motivated by forging a path for others to follow. Driver strengths include their motivation to be positive, self-confident, ambitious, persuasive, determined, quick to act, risk-taking, and competitive. Please, again, I'm inviting you for 30 seconds to name 1 career you think is suitable with this kind of motivational style, is driven by this motivational style. Ayesha?
I would say lawyers.
Lawyers. Okay, thank you very much. Great. Arif?
Athletes.
Athlete. Yeah, it's a very good example also. Thank you very much. Ashif?
Army.
Army.
Yeah.
Army. Soldiers.
Soldiers.
Soldiers. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, yes, indeed, very good answers. The third type of motivational style is professional. Professionals' basic sense comes from achieving meaningful order. The professionals are often autonomous, logical, and cautious before using resources. Professional strengths include their motivation to be fair, persevering, principled, thorough, self-reliant, methodical, and reserved. They like to rely on logic and analysis. Please, each of you give me again an example of career which is driven by professional motivational style. What do you think, Ayesha?
I would say doctors.
Doctors, good, great. Arif?
Accountants.
Accountant, super, excellent. Ashif?
Managers.
Managers, great indeed. And the fourth one, the fourth motivational style is adapter. An adapter's basic sense comes from being flexible and able to meet the demands of any situation. The motivation for adapters is a combination of all 3 named before, and they adapt as necessary to be consistent with current demands. Adapter strengths include their motivation to be flexible, open to change, good socializers and experimenters, tolerant and always looking for options. As a mixture of the three motivational styles, adapters usually show different strengths when interacting with each of the different styles. Adapters usually like to balance out situations so that all options being explored. Therefore, they may well show more professional motivations when interacting with drivers or carers and so on. People tend to respect their own motivational style in adapters. Please give me again one example of career which are driven by motivation, by this motivational style adapter. Ayesha, what do you think?
Entrepreneurs.
Sorry?
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs, good. Arif?
For me, it would be customer service.
Customer service, great, great. Again, Ashif?
Air hostess.
Sorry?
Air hostess.
Hostess?
Air hostess. Air hostess.
Flight
Oh.
attendant.
Oh,
Flight
okay.
attendant.
Okay, thank you very much. So thank you very much. And here I have an interesting question. So I'm inviting you also to answer. Should we all try to be adapters? Please respond in during taking each of you 30 seconds to respond. So I'll repeat the question. Should we all try to be adapters? Even if somebody, let's say, is carer, or somebody else is driver, or somebody else is professional, should we try to be adapters? What do you think, Ayesha?
I believe yes. Adapters have more options and more like broad motivation to their work. So I think yeah, adapters would be fine for me. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Great answer, Arif.
Yes, for me as well, since the world is now globalized, and globalized means we are more into a diverse situation where we must adapt to each individual as a human, as any kind of work. So yeah, we should be adapters.
Okay, thank you very much. Great answer too, Ashif.
Yeah, absolutely, because the environment is always changing. So if someone stick to his management style or motivational style, he will not survive. So he has to be adapter so that he can accustomed with the situation.
Yes, of course, and it's very interesting to try to adapt to any situation, to do all our best, because this is how we came back. We come back from to the first words you said at the icebreaker part of this meeting, and of course that is important for us to manage our impact on others and to try to be our best possible figures. So, of course, that behind all these motivational styles, there is science also, and the science says that personality trait theory dates back to ancient Greece and Hippocrates. Hippocrates observed four distinct group of characteristics, and he named them the four humors. He determined that once he could identify which kind of humor type a person has, he could predict their likely behavior. Many psychologists have since built on these findings of Hippocrates, including the extensive work of Swiss psychologist Dr. Carl Jung, whose work laid the foundations for Myers and Briggs. Now I invite you to go further and to score the quiz. And the scoring of the quiz is as following. One of you has 40 points or more in one column? Does anyone?
Yes.
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 Arif?
First column 49.
No.
No. Aisha?
No.
Do you have 40 points more or more in a column?
No, I have less than 40.
Sorry?
Less than 40.
Less than 40. Okay, so it seems that Ashif is the only one with more than 40 more points in a column. So this is your motivational style. That's your motivational style. So if we will go back for the quiz, we have had the final 3 circles. Please write for the above. I will go back now. Just a minute. Okay, here you have here 3 numbers. Above this number, please write on your paper the letter P from protective. Above the number of this circle in the middle, please write the letter C from Columbia. And above this one, the last one here, please write the letter D from Deutsch, or from Denmark. P letter comes from professional. C from Columbia comes from carer, and D comes from driver. So Ashif, which column is more has more than 40 points in a sum here? Which one?
First column.
The first column?
Yeah.
So it means that you are a professional. You are a professional. Okay. So you have more than 40 points on this column. So you are a professional. If you, the 2 of you, so let's say Ayesha, you said, okay, you said, Ayesha, that you don't have 40 points in a column. Yes. So you don't have 40 more points or more in a column. The next question for Arif and Ayesha is, do you have 1 score below 23?
No.
No. Arif, do you have 1 score
No.
below 23? No. If yes, you would be a blend. If no, you are an adapter. So both Arif and Ayesha are adapters. Congratulations for each of you. Now, why it was important to score the quiz? Because now you know for sure that Ashif, you know that you are a professional. Arif, you know for sure that you are an adapter, and Ayesha, you know that you are an adapter too. So it will be very easy to look for the motivational styles of the people surrounding you. Try to figure out what kind of motivational style do they have in order to obtain the biggest impact on them, being the same way they are. Okay. So if some of you would have below 23, it would be a blend, and the mixes are the following: are advocate, guardian, and strategist. Advocate is a mix between carer and driver. Guardian is a mix between carer and professional. Strategist is a mix between driver and professional. But because you have scores more than 23, there is less important to discuss about these motivational styles. Now we are almost at the end of our session. Let's have a short debrief, and please, during our, in case of this debrief, please be so kind and answer me some questions. The first question, we talk about 6 questions. The first question is sorry, I will go before that. How well do you need to know someone? So the first questions from the last 6 questions is, how well do you think you need to know someone to understand their motivational style? Please take 30 seconds and answer this first question. How well do you need to know someone to understand what their motivational style is?
It is absolutely necessary for growth and bring the harmony in the team.
It is very necessary to know someone someone's motivational style. Yeah. Okay. Arif?
It is it is very important, and especially how well do I need to know to understand their motivational style?
Yes.
I think it's a process. Motivational style changes. So yes, it might take a bit of time for me to know someone before I get to their motivational style. Also, in the process of going forward, it might change, it might improve, it might. I think it's very important for me to know how to create a more balanced team.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer too. Ayesha, what do you think? How well do you need to know someone to understand their motivational style?
Yes, I think before knowing someone's motivational style, I think they need to have conversations, like know each other, see each other in front, and know their career and what kind of what profession they like asking them to know their styles. I think that would be the nice thing to say. Know each other.
Okay, thank you very much. This is great. And my answer is between your answers. We need to know, it is very important to know others motivational styles, because each of us has a predominant motivational style, but depending on circumstances, each of us could have another motivational style. So it is very important to see and to try to figure out as best as possible in every important moment what motivational style someone has in order to adapt to his or her motivational style and to obtain the great impact possible. The second question, thank you very much for all your answers. The second question I'm inviting you to answer is, would the perfect team include a carer, driver, professional, and adapter in the same time? What do you think? Would the perfect team, in case that the perfect team exists, of course.
Yes, absolutely. It will be the perfect team if all the motivation people in one team, then they can have like all the areas they are expertise in. So yeah, their output would be really like higher than others.
Okay, thank you very much. Arif, what do you think?
Yes. Other good team would also be an adapter full of adapters, team full of adapters. However, I do think that a team full of adapters might take a bit of time because they want to adapt to every single possible situation. So a team of caregiver, care professional, and direct, I think all of them would be a pretty good team to have. However, a slightly difficult team to managing the process in the beginning as a leader.
Wow, great, excellent. Thank you. Ashif.
Uh, uh, every style is required for a growth-oriented team, and some people, if they have the adapters, so they can manage other people who is more prone to one style. So it's a mixture of different style.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. All your answers were great and express reality and express the truth of the best way of functional and performant team goes. The third question, what do you want if now it will be more easier for you because I have the last four questions written here. The third question, what do you think you could take with you from this meeting? Ayesha.
Knowing other motivational styles, four motivational styles, that was really knowledgeable because uh, whenever we work with someone, we need to know their like style, what motivates them. So I think that's a really good point.
Thank you very much. Arif, what would you take from this session with you?
Right. For me, it would be that I am an adapter. I think that confirmation that I'm an adapter is something that I would take.
Thank you very much. Ashif?
Yeah, same to me, because now I know that I'm a super professional. That's fantastic.
Great, excellent. The next question, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you score this meeting? Ayesha.
10, of course.
10, thank you. Arif.
Absolutely 10.
10, absolutely 10, thank you. Ashif.
10, no doubt of it.
Okay, thank you very much. 2 more questions to go. What would you do more than I did during this session? Ayesha.
I don't think anything else. You did excellent. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Arif.
I think within the time, there's nothing more. But if there was more time, there was luxury of more time, we would be going into deeper one-on-one conversations on how this motivational styles can impact us in the
Okay,
process.
thank you very much. If you want, Arif, I could share my time with you, or we could set another meeting, another session on this with this subject in order to go more deep, in this subject. If you want this, please tell me. Please send me
Absolutely.
your messages on Facebook, and I will do my best to schedule our next meeting. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you. That'd be great.
Thank you very much, Arif. Ashif, what would you do more than you did?
Absolutely, within the time, or within the time framework, I don't think that it is good enough, because so many topics you have covered in a very short period of time and did it well.
Okay, thank you very much, Ashif. And now the last questions. The last question. What is your closing message for all of us? Ayesha, what is your closing message for us?
Knowing in-depth knowledge of what motivates others, I think that's very important for all of us to know, to have a very impactful meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Arif, great, Ayesha. Arif.
For me, it would be, I think it's so valuable to understand, consciously create impact on others, and knowing how my motivational style can be mixed together with the impact that I want to create to better produce results. I think it's a very valuable lesson and a very valuable tool to have as we move forward.
Okay, thank you very much, Arif. Ashif.
I think this is a very important tool, and this should be introduced in different organizations so that the organization's cohesiveness will be improved, and ultimately the organization will be benefited.
Okay, thank you very much. My message for all of you is, please take all the advantages you can from this meeting. If you have questions, please take your free time and your free will to ask me anything. I will gladly answer to all your questions, and I will gladly go further and deeper with this subject. I wish all of you all the best. I thank you very much for joining me in this nice and very interesting meeting about motivational styles. Waiting for your messages and hoping that we will go through this present area of COVID-19 and all its benefits as healthy as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You were great. This is a very good meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank you
nice
so
evening.
much.
Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.